What's up, guys? Welcome to my first official video. I've been saying I was gonna post on YouTube for probably like 2 years now. I've always wanted to get into YouTube. I just didn't know how or for what, or really ever thought I had the personality to do it, because a lot of these YouTubers seem very like out there and outgoing and don't care about embarrassing themselves or saying things, which for me, I realized like a lot of them were actually like me. They were introverts and suffered like not having that many friends, or suffered, personal things, and actually weren't as or aren't as outgoing as they seem in their videos. And it actually takes a lot of them like a lot of time. As you can see, I have my makeup done, but I'm no Manny makeup artist. I'm no James Charles. I'm no Bretman Rock. But, sometimes you gotta beat your face a little bit and cake it a little bit so you don't feel too bad about how you look. This channel is probably mostly gonna be about anxiety, depression, pranks, Disney kind of theme, like random things. I do have a Disney pass, so I go to Disney a lot, so I probably will have a lot of Disney vlogs because I go to Disney like every 2 weeks, and I could probably show new products or like new things to eat there, or to show you like what you guys can do if you come out here to Orlando, Florida, to see what you want to plan to eat or do. Also with pranks, I'm actually good at pranking people. I do it a lot. I just never record it. I kind of just watch it happen, but I'm never like ever there to actually record my pranks. So I'm gonna start doing that. Also, about the anxiety and depression, I've been through both. I have both. I take medication for both. So I know what it's like to have all that stuff, mental health problems. And a lot of times people are like, oh, it's all in your head. And yes, technically it's in our head, but it's not like something that we could just ignore. It's not, oh, I'm gonna take a test, I'm nervous, and then you take the test and it's gone. A lot of times anxiety is like you do something and it eats you for like the rest of your life almost, because you just think back about that moment and you get anxiety just thinking about it. This channel is also about equality. I don't like hate. I don't like people hating on others. I'm a big like equality person. I'm queer. I am a lesbian. I am actually engaged to a beautiful woman. I am myself 20 years old. My significant other is also 20. This channel is also for people who need a voice, who need to understand what equality is about, whether it's color and whether it's religion, or just like things that you shouldn't really hate on, I guess you can say. Like, what's going on in this world, all the inequality that's going on, especially now with who's our president. But yeah, I also like to talk about politics, but at the same time it's not like real like politics. Like, I'm not into politics like that. I just, obviously, most of my channel you will see I don't like who's in office, and it is what it is. And if you don't like it, then you don't gotta subscribe to me. If you're someone who can just look past it and say, oh well, like not everybody has the same opinion, then it is what it is. This whole channel is about love, not hate, because love is love, and everybody deserves, happiness and love. And I would just prefer like you guys to know like right off the bat that I am queer, and I voice for those who believe in queer and equality and aren't judgmental towards race and put them all under one group. Or I'm not someone who's like judgmental to a point where like, you know, it feels like you're just being mean and you just hate all of them. Like, if someone's mean to you, they're mean to you. It doesn't mean all of their race is gonna be mean to you. It's like any race could be mean to you. There's not one race that's gonna be like more mean to you than others, you can say. That's what I mean. Like, there's no, it's just equality. Like, there's no reason for you to be so hateful towards people. And everybody deserves happiness and a safe life. Nobody deserves to be dying or starving, or especially kids. There's no reason for them to be out there, you know, starving and trying to better a life for themselves when they're so young. The ones who should be worried about bettering their child's lives are the parents. No kid should have to see their parent die, or no kid should have to deal with all of that stuff so young. And I just believe we're all equal, and a lot of us deserve happiness, and a lot of people are just evil these days. Like, they let hate get in the way. Also, another thing is I am a feminist, and before y'all are like, oh great, someone who hates men. Feminism is not about hating men, it's about equality of the sexes, and I'm a strong believer in that. Whereas like, if a guy is sexually assaulted, he's sexually assaulted. It's not, oh, he's a guy, he liked it, versus a girl, you're like, oh, poor thing. No. If a girl sexually assaults a guy, that's sexual assault. I don't care if it was a girl to a guy, like, it's still sexual assault. And same thing goes with like false accusers. Like, that's not right, you know. Some, like, the men that actually, you know, go through the inequality deserve equality also. It's not, oh, women are better than men altogether. Like, women are just more, like, women are beautiful, women are great, but you can't like say you hate men and then say you're a feminist, because feminism is about equality. Equality. It's not about, oh, I hate men, men are trash. Because, you know, on Twitter we do joke around, we're like, men are trash, but it's not like that. It's usually because we get our heart broken by men. I mean, I wouldn't know because I am gay, but most of my friends have had their heart broken by men, so I don't think men are trash. I think women and both men are awesome. There's great men and great women in the world, and then there's evil men and evil women in the world. It goes both ways. It's not just, oh, women are just great and men are trash. It doesn't work that way. It shouldn't work that way, especially if you consider yourself a feminist. So that's what my channel is going to be about. Now I wanted to do an intro so you guys already know my beliefs, so you know who I am as a person, because a lot of times people come out with videos first off and everyone's like, oh my god, I like them, and then 2 weeks later, or like even 2 days later, they find something on them, they're like, oh dang, they didn't say this in their video. So for the most part, I am about equality, and on Twitter I am very I was young when I sent some tweets, and you know, when you're young, you don't think, and you send them out and you don't delete them, because I don't go back on my tweets. Like, the most I would go back is like 10 tweets back from like a day ago. I've never actually gone down my timeline. So if I was hatred, like if I spread hate towards someone, I apologize already. The only one I don't apologize for is our evil president. But other than that, like, if I ever spread hate towards a woman, like, I didn't, you know, at the time, I was very stupid. I let hate get to my head instead of being like very kind. And what I mean is, like, you'll see on my Twitter, I have said some things about this one singer, maybe even two. I'm not 100% sure yet. But yeah, so this is my first YouTube video. This is my introduction. Now you know who I am. You know what? I don't even think did I introduce I probably didn't even introduce my name. My name is Mariah, and that's probably the first thing I should say. But I didn't. But my name is Mariah. Again, I'm 20. I'm just here trying to start, trying to start a YouTube channel to voice opinions and just be who I am. And I know you're probably thinking, like, what's different about you? Like, there's so many people like you. And yeah, this is YouTube. So much talent is discovered here. So many people do the same things. But I'm just here doing what I like to do, talking about what I like to talk about, and, getting to know people, because I love people. Like, some people are real jerks and some people are really mean, but some people are amazing and I would love to get to know them. Like, some people just really deserve so much love and so much, like, props. So if you think you'll like my channel, you can follow me by subscribing down below. Other than that, I do have a Twitter. It's Mariah, not Mariah. And the reason that you're probably like, what? Doesn't make sense. It's Mariah because my name is Mariah. It's spelled M-I-R-E-Y-A, not M-A-R-I-A-H. So it'll be It's Mariah the way I spell it, not Mariah the way you would spell it, most likely. So, thank you. This is my first YouTube video again. And I hope you guys subscribe. Thank you.